Big Mike and Hayes Entertainment here. Woo! This episode we got an absolute beauty. American goaltender Dustin Wolf, CHL Goalie of the Year, and Calgary Flames prospect. Here we go.
He's a good kid. If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button.
Dustin Wolf here, and I've been on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
He will take a topper trying to make a move on Christensen. Had it poked away. Puck stolen out front. Smith fires a shot. A save made there by Wolf.
Centering toss knocked away. Boston cut turnaround shot to front to behind. Wolf save made. Rebound. Rolls up the middle. Taken by Frederick who fires. Save made again. And the rebound covered up by Dustin Wolf.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. Never stop. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Left wing Coleman. And across the line, bumping one of the nets. Save made. Rebound. And Brunton just sent wide. No glove. Save by Wolf. As he... Giants free the puck. In front of the Alone is sort of flying. Long by Wolf. Well, Pearson alone. Stopped by Wolf. Trying to go 5-hole. Jared. Overtime break. Again, reset back in their own net. And now here again away in the slot. Here's save made by Dustin Wolf. Left wing the drop pass. Kendry into the offensive zone. Top into the net in front for Madsen. What a save by Dustin Wolf. 2-on-1. Miller and Jerome. Shot by Miller. Stopping. Rebound. Miller again. And Wolf again with the right pad this time. By the lengthy stick of Ian Walker. Left point fed in. Red front. Swept by Blick. Found a big stop by Dustin Wolf. Brandon Angle on the move. Shorthanded. Left wing into the offensive zone to the front of the net. And a save made by Wolf off the left pad. We'll try the right wing.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. We are going
by Pfizer, and he's got a breakaway. Blue line, and Karen Pfizer. Hash marks, backhander, stopped by the blocker of Wolf. The rebound, a pad save off of Sidaway, who followed up on the play.
How's it going?
Hey, Dustin. How's it going, man?
Good, yeah.
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Good. Thank you so much for taking your time for us today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Hey, I remember you. I'm going to get right to this one. At the draft last year, you were hanging around the hotel with the whole family, and you asked some random person to take a picture for you outside the hotel. I was that random person.
Yeah, crazy.
I was with your guys' family phone or something. So you guys got that picture of it.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming on. I'm Ryan, by the way. This is Big Mike. Appreciate it, Dustin.
Yeah, no problem.
Ask you a bunch of questions about hockey. Start off with why did you start hockey?
Just kind of like my family wasn't really a hockey family. Just kind of went to all the Sharks games as a kid. And, just kind of took off from there, learned to skate, and, didn't really look back, just kind of.
Hold on. It's because he's got like fucking 30. Can hear you.
Hey, there you go.
We're back now. We lost you there.
Yeah, did you get any of that, or did I?
No, we got nothing. We got nothing.
Okay.
We'll just edit that part out. So yeah,
Okay.
why'd you start hockey?
Yeah, so like non-Orthodox hockey family, NorCal area, just kind of went to all the Sharks games and kind of just learned how to skate as a kid, 4 or 5 years old, and kind of got enrolled into just in-house and kind of just took off from there. I learned, started playing travel hockey when I was 5, and it just took off and never really looked back. So here we are now.
Yeah, and why a goalie?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Crazy, I guess. I was just the guy that wanted to take pucks off the head as a kid. You know what? I mean, it's a crazy breed to be a goalie, so I guess I'll take it with a grain of salt.
Hey, you got any crazy goalie rituals before the game?
Oh my God, way too many.
Okay, give us
Way too many.
Give us a couple.
I mean, like just the routines on daily, like it's just beyond words. It's consistent daily basis on what I do each and every day. Like, especially on home games, like I tape the stick in the same spot, place it in the same spot, just like silly stuff. But I mean, just kind of keeps you in the right mindset, I think.
Do you always have the same pregame meal?
Oh yeah, chicken and pasta. Nothing changes.
I'd say like 90% of people we interview say that.
Yeah, it's some guys go with fish, but I'm not a fish person, so it's kind of easy.
We had one kid say pierogies. I don't know how that would sit in the stomach, but weird.
Hey, I wouldn't be complaining. That sounds pretty good.
Hey, do you have a favorite sports movie?
I mean, not really off the top of my head. I mean, it's kind of easy to say like a Mighty Ducks sort of thing. Like it's kind of big hockey movie, and like I'm big into those like documentaries, just like motivational ones. Those are pretty intriguing for me.
You obviously watched the Michael Jordan one?
Oh yeah, that was an outstanding one.
Yeah, it was awesome. Most of the American kids we interview, they always say the miracle at that answer.
Yeah. So it's either between Miracle and Mighty Ducks. Like those two kind of go hand in hand, I feel like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Why do you wear number 32?
Yeah, so as a kid, like I didn't really wear 32 until I moved to Los Angeles, and it's kind of self-explanatory on that side. Quick was the guy for as long as I've been there, and still chugging along. So it's kind of just was the reason.
Who do you mirror your game after, or who do you look up to?
I think it's just evolved over time. For a while it was just be like Quick, but I mean, like as you mature and get older, like you realize like you're not gonna be him. You gotta just pave your own path and do what you do best. And I think, like I've learned that just trying to pick and choose different pieces and aspects that other goalies do very well. Like obviously Quick is a good one for like just compete level through the roof. Like Carey Price, just positionally sound. Like Mike Smith, puck playing is outstanding. I mean, the list can go on and on, but there's so many different aspects of the game that you can pick and choose from different guys.
So if you had to pick a favorite sports hero, would we say it would be Quick?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, I watched him since I was 9 or 10, and they went on those 2 cup runs. But before that, it was Nabokov. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to get a cup. But a good guy. I was able to talk to him for a good couple hours a couple weeks ago. So it was interesting just to see his side as you're just a kid watching a guy play hockey. So.
Yeah, what a season you had this year. I mean, you had the best goals against with 1.88, 46 games. You had the best save percentage with 935, and you had 34 wins, I believe the second best in the league. What was it like, and how did you accomplish that?
Yeah, I think just another season, another just day-by-day process. I mean, in major juniors, you don't have much time to look back on things, and like our head coach just kind of used the mindset of just a shark mindset. If they swim backwards, they die. So you got to keep chugging forward. Things aren't always going to go your way. So just find a way to reset and move on and find different ways to improve yourself each and every day. And, as the year went on, things just started continuing to improve, and, hopefully it continues that way.
And obviously we'll get back to the draft here. What was it like getting drafted by the Calgary Flames? Obviously, we figured you would have went a little earlier, but it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't exactly the way I had it planned, but I mean, outstanding result for sure. Calgary has been nothing but terrific to me and my family. And, actually I'm out here with Thomas Spear, who's Stockton's goalie coach. I've been staying at his place for the past month, and we've been skating and training. And, so you know what, they just take you in with open arms, and as a prospect that's just trying to make their way into the system, it's pretty outstanding.
Yeah, you keep trying and keep going, man. They're not going to stop you.
That's for sure.
So what was it like when they said your name?
I mean, just like any other kid, it's just like you're speechless, really. Especially the way it happened. Like, I was ready to walk out the building doors and try to figure out what I was going to do the next month, which camp I was going to, and it just kind of took the wind out of the sails. And obviously, the family was pretty excited, and I don't really have too much emotion normally, but definitely the emotional juices were flowing for sure.
Yeah, so we definitely had ran into you before the draft, and then I was there for both days, and it was a pretty good time. And I remember hearing your name go, and I'm like, that's the nice guy that I just took the picture for. So,
What was it like playing with the red, white, and blue at the World Juniors?
Yeah, pretty incredible honor. Obviously, being able to represent your country on an international stage is, as a kid, something you look forward to. And I've been able to do it twice now, dating back to the Holinka and now World Juniors. Obviously, would have liked to play a little bit more, but like I said, that's the way things go sometimes. You just got to keep chugging along and keep improving. So hopefully, when another opportunity comes, you can make the most of it.
How was your first development camp in Calgary?
It was outstanding. Obviously, coming into there, you're a young kid, kind of just trying to soak up as much information as you can. And Tyler Parsons took me under his wing a bit during the camp, and you don't really know what to expect, so you're just kind of going through it, taking as much information as you can, and just trying to enjoy it. It only happens once, and really, it was an outstanding week.
hey, what did you take away as a learning lesson from that camp?
I think that guys just shoot harder. I mean, it took me after, the season ended, March, April, and you're not really doing too much, and you step into camp and guys are just whizzing them by your ears. So it is definitely a step up, and it took a few days to adjust, but once I did, it was much easier, and hopefully become the new normal sooner rather than later.
Hey, what's a personal highlight or a low light in your life?
Outside of hockey, you're saying?
Yeah, or in hockey too.
It's kind of hard to say. I think I just try to take each and every day with an opportunity to get better. I think obviously there's been a lot of moments throughout the time in the hockey that has been awesome. You date back to Holinka, you got World Juniors, you got the draft. There's so many events that took place that you're just like, you don't really know what to say. You're just kind of living in it. And as time goes on, you're really starting to appreciate it more. Like 3 years never would have gone by like a snap of a finger. And now going into my most likely last season, it's just trying to make the most of it, really.
So do you have a go-to song, or what would we hear in your iPod before you go out on the ice?
I wouldn't say go-to song, but I just kind of stick to the same playlist, a little bit of everything, nothing too specific, but I really like some party tunes, just anything to get you energized. I know a lot of guys just like some rap or some calming music or whatever, but I really like to get juiced and as energetic as I can to get ready as quick as possible, really.
Hey, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the playoff format of the NHL this year? Adding 24 teams, it might be fun.
It's definitely different. You probably won't see it again. So
I kind of feel that they might adapt this from now on, and you let these teams have a playoff into the top 16.
Yeah, you just never know, really, right? So
For the
it's pretty
owners,
exciting for the fans, and at this point, anybody just wants hockey. So
that's for sure.
Being able for hockey to start back up and hopefully be able to continue throughout the summer, and obviously it's going to start back up as soon as it ends. So it's going to be a lot of hockey over the next few months, assuming everything goes according to plan.
We hope it does, for sure.
What did you learn from Carter Hart? I mean, it must have been amazing looking up to that guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, coming into the season, you're just trying to be the rookie, trying to make a name for himself, and obviously outstanding goaltender, and he self-explanatory on what he's done, and obviously he's done very well in Philadelphia now, and I wouldn't necessarily say go out of his way, but I mean, just the things you learn just by watching him. Like he treats himself very well, and obviously he has shown that he can be a pro player, and I think Everett was just a stepping stone in the right direction.
Who do you think might win Rookie of the Year this year? We got Cale Makar or Quinn Hughes?
Yeah, I mean, it's a toss-up. I know Quinn pretty well, and obviously him and his family, but I mean, two outstanding players. You know what? It's kind of have to go with Quinn on this one just because I know him pretty well. But
hey, look at my house. we're all Canucks for sure. I got an autographed Quinn jersey before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fans.
What was it like when you found out that you were named USA Goaltender of the Year, CHL Goaltender of the Year, WHL Top Goaltender, and the first team All-Star?
Pretty much them all.
Yeah, I mean, like, just kind of played out the season and hope things went according to plan. And season went fairly well. Obviously, quite a few things to improve on, but I did the best as I could at the current circumstances, and just to be able to be recognized for it, it's pretty special, especially throughout USA Hockey and the CHL.
That's a massive accomplishment. I mean, to win all those awards in 1 year, you couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, hopefully anything better would have been the season finishing and you guys going to the Memorial Cup, obviously, but.
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a good shot, but obviously I didn't get a chance to finish.
Do you have a favorite musician?
Honestly, like, I just kind of listen to everything. I'm a big Tiesto fan. Just like anything electric, he's outstanding. Like Martin Garrix is really good. I just love DJ sort of things. Like, eventually, I'd like to try to get in and make some mashups myself. And like, I'm a big music geek. Just love that sort of stuff.
Oh, me too, man. I'm a big music geek. Do you have a favorite franchise, like sports franchise of anything?
I mean, like, at this point, I think it's got to be Calgary. I mean,
other sport.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of gone over different teams throughout the years. Like, started with the Sharks, went to the Kings, then kind of just like didn't really watch the NHL a ton for a year or two, and now Calgary's a sort of thing. But I mean, growing up in the Bay Area, watched the Warriors a ton, so obviously they had their runs, which is pretty awesome to watch. So, there's it's kind of bounced around.
Hey, Dustin, we can't thank you enough for coming on today, man. We really appreciate you taking your time, and we wish you best of luck in your career. We know you're going far in hockey, and we can't be happy enough to say we had you on our show.